Hey everybody, how you doing? Wanted to make a real quick video and let you know about two microphones that I had a chance to test. One of them I purchased, and one of them was sent to me to make a little video of, and that's what this video is here. So these microphones are from a company called Maono. This is the microphone that I bought. This is the Maono, I believe it's the AU-A04. Fantastic microphone. Like I said, I'm using it right now, recording to an iPhone. Actually, this is a 12 Pro Max, using the little USB to Lightning adapter. Let me know how it sounds down in the comments. And I'm also going to do a little comparison with this other microphone that I got later on in the video. But this is what I wanted to do today. I wanted to show you the kind of the difference between these microphones from Maono. This is a company I've never heard of before very recently. I think it was before Prime Day. And I've absolutely loved everything that they've done, especially their microphones. I mean, the fact that I can just plug this into my phone, which I kind of want to use for, you know, all my videos because it's in my pocket. You know, if there's no easier way to make a video if the you know, the camera fits in your pocket, it might as well. But this is a microphone that needs no additional power, plugs right into my phone, and works natively with the camera app. So I think that's fantastic. But anyway, I wanted to show you a little difference between this microphone here, the A04, and a new microphone that I got from Maono. And let's start with the unboxing now, and we'll talk about it a little later. Here we go. Here's the box. The AU-PM461S. A little bit of a mouthful. Don't worry, I screwed that up several times after this. I'm actually using this microphone right now to do this voiceover. Again, with we'll show this a little bit later in the video, but just a USB cable into an iPad Pro. But yeah, pretty cool. This frequency response, big words today, is pretty flat. I'm excited to see that pop filter. See how that works. It is a 14 millimeter condenser mic with a cardioid pattern, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, and again a USB A to B cable. Okay, busting everything open. First thing we get is a lovely little piece of black foam. This microphone is actually packaged in here very, very well. Even though my box had a bit of a dent, I didn't have any issues with anything that was packaged inside. This caught my eye right away, right? A little happy, sad card. If you're having any issues, the Maono support they're actually really good. They got back to me pretty quick, any issues I had with them. So I like them. User manual. We're probably not going to use this a lot. Just for, as you know, we got this. It's a microphone. Here's the cable. Okay. USB A to USB type B. This is a USB 2 cable. So it's not a super fast or high speed, but it honestly doesn't need to be, right? It's just a microphone. Put that off to the side here. What else we got? Here's the pop filter. Yeah, see, I'm excited for this thing to see how this fits, because it looks pretty cool. You know, it's not like a windsock or anything extra. It just kind of, I don't know, might clamp to the front, but we'll see. We'll do that later. Get more of this foam out of the way. Here's the shock mount. Okay. This little piece is what attaches to the boom arm. It's fully adjustable. Kind of keep it at that angle right there. Bit of rubber gasket at the top is right where the microphone is going to sit. And this whole thing is like suspended on bungee cables, which I think is pretty sweet. So if there's any vibration or knocks on the desk, it won't translate to the microphone. Next in the box is a desk clamp. This is what attaches your boom arm to the desk. Full metal construction. Nice and smooth little screw here at the top to attach to the desk. This works pretty well. I like it, and the fact that it's metal, it just makes you feel just even more comfortable cinching that thing up. Bit of nerd candy. Be sure to drink a lot of water if you nibble on those. This is the boom arm. Now, the fact that this is even included with this combo, okay, again, on sale, this thing's right around 40 bucks or so. You know, it's not the most expensive mic in the world, but it includes a boom, like a shock mount, boom arm, everything. I don't know of any other mics that are, you know, this kind of value priced that include these things. Most of the time it's just like a desk mount, and those are no good because you hear all the vibration from the desk. That little nut here, this lets you kind of firmly attach the shock mount to the boom. Good springs, good build. I mean, there's no complaints here at all. It's a solid boom arm, and it's like it's a almost like a free edition, you know. Here we go. This is the microphone itself in this little tiny protective sleeve. It says Maono at the front, and there's the gain knob. That's what I'm most excited to try out, the little gain knob here, because the microphone I already have doesn't have any way to adjust that on the fly. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's got a nice little indent right in the middle, kind of around 50%, so you can tell where you are when you turn it. Mostly a plastic build. The grills are metal. There's the USB port at the very bottom. Very lightweight plastic, but you know, like a solid feeling plastic. Doesn't feel cheap at all. It's good. You know, I like the look of it. This is how you attach the shock mount. The inside ring is basically a giant. It's a screw, right? Big giant threaded piece. Somehow it is the longest screw in the world, and this takes me way too long to go ahead and screw down, so we'll skip forward a little bit because you don't need to watch me just, you know, screw this thing together. Okay, but now we have that in the shock mount. Let's see how this pop filter goes on, right? Because I just think this little thing's cool. No screws, no tools needed, nothing like that. It really just, you kind of line up the top and bottom piece of this pop filter with the ring around the shock mount, and it really just kind of snaps into place. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any exact place it needs to be. Just kind of pops right in there. Now, I didn't really have this microphone installed all the way correctly because, I mean, look, I can spin it. What mic do you know that actually spins in its mount? I didn't do that right, but that's how you install the pop filter. Real quick little note here in the manual, you do want to make sure you're always speaking into the side with the gain knob and the logo. That's just the way it works, so make sure you do that. Okay, comparing the two, the A04 and the PM461S. 461's on the left, the 04 on the right. Definitely a big size difference. They both have the same size capsule for capturing your audio. Both have USB ports on the bottom, but the big difference is the 461 has that gain knob on the very front. Okay, different shape, different look to them. My preference is I kind of like the shape of the A04 and the fact that it's all metal, a little heavier, but I like the gain knob on the 461. I don't know. Let's see what they sound like. Okay, so the best thing I like about both these microphones is they use just a standard USB cable, right? This is a USB type B, right? Back in the day, we called these a printer or scanner cables because they got, you know, the big USB, which means you can plug them into anything. Okay, they're USB 2, and the power requirement is something like 5 volts. Okay, what that means is you can go on Amazon. So where you usually buy these things, you can get a USB cable that terminates in a USB type C plug. What that means is you can connect these mics to an iPad Pro. And let's do that right now, and we'll do some sound comparison and see what they sound like. So let's start with the 04 here. Plug this guy in, just like that. And then plug the USB-C into the iPad, just like that. Now look, this has no lights, nothing at all, other than, you know, knowing I've used this before. There's no way to know that there's a power or anything going to this. So that's one thing. But this is the old one, okay? That's the new. We'll do the old one first. Okay, we'll come in here, we'll go to GarageBand. And we'll start new recording. Audio device connected. Okay, what it says. I'm not going to turn on any monitoring because we're just going to record. So I'm going to take this microphone and hold it up to my mouth here, and you can see, ooh, wow, that level peaks pretty quick. I'm going to hold this about 6 inches away, and no additional power, no nothing. This is just me talking in the microphone, and it works. You know, picked up just fine. Let's hit record. Let's see what happens. Okay, check. This is recording with the Maono. This is the AU-A04, and we're about 6 inches or so from my mouth. We'd increase the gain this way a little bit. Can we do that? Yeah, there we go. We have, let's see. Well, yeah, it's recording. It looks like it works. Now, let's do another, but we'll do it with the other microphone. Okay, take this little guy and plug it in. Okay, again, no lights or anything, but fully detected by the iPad. This one, though, we get a nice little gain knob. There's a little kind of indent. We're going to leave it right there in the middle, bring it up about 6 inches from our face, and we'll talk into it again, and there it is. See, look, it's working just fine. Okay, pull it back. This is about a foot away, and at a foot we can increase the gain, and you can see pop, pop, pop. Oh, that goes all the way up. I will keep the gain right there, about 50%. Okay, so we'll record this one as well, connected to the iPad, about 6 inches from my face. Okay, and this is recording. This is the new PM-461S with a little gain knob. I'm gonna, again, about 6 inches from my face, I'm gonna turn the gain all the way up to 100 and see what that sounds like, see if it makes any big difference. It looks like it does, because I mean I'm peaking now, but we turn this thing all the way back down to, that's the midpoint where we were, and back down to 0, and that is 0 gain. Yeah, that's absolutely nothing. This is midpoint, 50%, and then we keep turning it all the way up to about 100, and that's how that works. And see, it, the other mic doesn't have that gain knob, so you can't adjust that on the fly. Makes stuff a little louder or softer. Pretty cool. Just for fun, what does the iPad Pro by itself sound like? This is no microphone at all. These are the built-in mics. Again, about 6 inches or so from my face. In the same room, same setup, everything, but no additional microphone, just an iPad. So folks, there you have it. Those are my thoughts on these amazing microphones from Maono. I would highly recommend both of these. One has, I think I misspoke a little bit in the video, one has a 16 millimeter capsule, one is a 14 millimeter. I believe this microphone here, the AU-A04, is the 16 millimeter, and the 461S is the 14. But both sound amazing. Both are a great way if you want to start getting into audio a little more seriously, do a little more with your videos. I think both are a fantastic option to kind of get into that space. Both can be purchased on Amazon, and I'll of course include the links below in the description for you. But thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Please, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll do my best to respond to you.